Hi, my name is Randall Barney, Membership Director for the World Teleport Association. We're here at CommunicAsia 2015 speaking with industry leaders about the important issues facing the industry today.
Okay, Asian market is a very dynamic, very vibrant market, and it's also very highly competitive. So there are a lot of challenges. And one challenge is the market fragmentation. And we typically consider Asian market as a one market, but actually it is not, because there are many countries involved, have different development level and have different income and have different regulations. So the fragmentation of the market is one challenge. And the other challenge is the finite resource available. Once the resource is well known, the satellite orbital slot is limited. There's only so many slots you have. And also the spectrum for the satellite is also limited. So those are the basic challenges the Asian operators have to face. And while there's a limited spectrum, so the operators can move to a higher frequencies, and then it's more prone to the interference and the rain fade. Unfortunately, in this area, there are a lot of rain. So I think those are some basic important challenges operators have to face. People are very creative here, and they come up with different approaches. For instance, to share the resource, and the operators here, they have this so-called condo set. They share the satellites. So we have one satellite, maybe have 1, 2, or 3 different owners, and the people share the resources. So that's one way for the satellite operators to cope with the resource issues. And then, of course, for the spectrum limitation, people need to work with the ITU and work with each other to coordinate. And for the interference, there are other technical ways to address those. And for instance, to monitor the signal, to identify where the interference source is, and the ways to mitigate the interference. And for the rain fade, and you can have several different ways. You can change the uplink power, you can choose different sites, and so there are technologies to overcome those challenges. Oh yeah, and the technology has changed and advanced quite dramatically in this area. And for instance, Kratos have a new product called the 6X Protect. And that alone can cancel the interference and to maintain the quality of service to the customers. And we also have other product called the SpectralNet, and can provide to modulate all the RF signals and transmit over IP, so it can provide site diversity. And also, and our command and control systems is database driven, and actually more than probably 80% of Asian satellite operators using our system. So that's provide a pretty good common platform for the condo set, and different operators can share the satellite using same control system. As I mentioned, and people share the satellites, share the resources. That's one big way to save the cost. And also, when you have a product like 6X Protect, and it can cancel the interference very quickly, and without going through a long, lengthy process to identify the source, and can quickly mitigate the interference, keep your quality of service to satisfy the customer. And also our SpectralNet and can provide site diversity And you can put antennas on the remote sites, which is much lower cost. And then you can transfer the data, just come to your main control system.